Hello there. Buenas noches. How are we doing tonight? How are we doing? There we go. Hello. We're back. We did it. We got we got it working. And we're here. We're here and not delayed and not on brief hiatus, and we're playing, and there's no storms and power. There's things are happening. Things are happening. It's good to be back in other waters. Oh boy, here we go. Hello. Oh dear. Hello. Okay. Hello there. How are you doing? Buenas noches, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? We are, as always, the Data VTuber, Unico Era, and tonight we are finally back. Nothing has gone wrong. Yana did have to eat a little, so 5 minutes late, but everything is working, and that is what matters. And tonight we are finally continuing our journey, our playthrough in other waters. It's been a long time coming. This is like literally the same stream that we had to cancel literally a month ago. We checked. We were resetting everything to run tonight, and this stream was set up on February 10th. Literally, well, not 30 days ago, because February's all weird and goofy. February 10th to March 10th, to the day. And but we're here now. We're here now. So that is what is important. We're here now, and we're gonna be playing this game real. Well, we're gonna be playing this until we're done, or until our computer catches on fire. Those are the two options. No middle ground. All right. Oh, we missed this. We missed this so much. Not so much Dr. Holiday, or whatever we're calling them. Let's check on their name. Ellery Vaz. All right. Well, you and your goofy name. You and your goofy frickin' name. All right. So, to recap, we have no idea what to recap. That's the recap. It's been so long since we've actually been in here. We think last time, we were over here. Yeah, over here. And it was all toxic and green. Okay. We were all over here, and it was toxic, and we couldn't breathe unless we were, unless we stuck the mushrooms. Yeah, undersea mushrooms is what we're dealing with. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, we've got a couple of these left, right? We cannot zoom in at all. So what we're gonna do is just to get a feel for everything again. We're gonna go grab some plant stuff. We're gonna go grab some samples. Hopefully we can unlock some more of the data journal, the entries on the plants and the animals that are down here, and get a good look at what kind of gross stuff we're dealing with here. Yeah, so you remember, lovely little movement system here. And we've got, what is it? The jetpack, basically. That's what it's not, probably not what they would want us to call it, but that is what it is. And we're in control of the suit, so they can't protest. They are beholden to our whims, be they malicious and maligned. Now, we gotta get through those barriers, those mushrooms, but we don't have any juicing mushrooms. Oh, here's one, maybe? This is, what is it? The glitter? Shrill sack. Yes, this is what we need. And we'll snag this one, and there should be third one. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let's see if there's any more. It does not look like it. Survey says no. Survey says no. All right. Well, we need to go back this way anyway, so hopefully there will be more. And on our first run through here, there was definitely a chasm or something where we couldn't get through because it was like, oh no, the current's too strong. But now we've got a super suit We've got our super suit. Greatest good that ever will be. Let's see if it's before. No, that's probably just going the same place. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not go to Camelot. This is a silly place. Alright, so. Let's just check. Let's just check real quick. Real snappy-like. Let's just see if there's anything fun up here. Ah, yes. Perfect. And beautiful. Exactly what we needed. And 2, and 3, and ours. Yay for deforestation. Alright, now that our inventory is not full, but we've got a good handful. Now we're gonna finally go back. Now we're going. Now we're trucking. There were a lot of these. So let's just go to the farthest one we can find. And just drop this sucker. Like so. Glittering, yes. Give us more. Give us more. Oh, that was the, that was the plant that's shrieking. Is it? Is it the little guy here that's going around? We're gonna say it's the little guy. For our sanity. And we're full, so we'll just take, oops, 1. Thank you very much. And continue southbound. Oh. Now we're not full. Gotta go back. Have to go back. Marty, we have to go back. I wonder what we eat out here. Well, we don't eat anything. We're the suit. I wonder what the flesh person eats out here. Because they're very much not a suit. So they need sustenance. We wonder if they eat the mushrooms, or if they kill the indigenous life forms. Neither of those seem like a great idea. But, you know, classic humans destabilize the ecosystem at any cost. Can't fault them for it. If we're up to us, humans as a whole would be destabilized. Oh, no, we don't want that. We don't know what that does. So we're not going to snack on that. Alright. Right, this is the arch. This is the arch, and here it is. Alright. Alright. Strong current. But we have better propulsion. It's one of these buttons, right? Yes. Alright, look at that. We're cruising now. Alright, the central rift is deep and wide. The current running down is relentless. Right. Spores and other particles leave greasy streaks on the faceplate of my helmet as they hammer into it. Fantastic. The suit creaks as I lean into the flow, and the unbroken walls ahead suggest nothing worth risking my life for. Well, that's not up to you, is it, Doc? Ooh. There we go. That's not exactly... Making decisions is not exactly in your wheelhouse right now. Broken cap. This mushroom shaped like a stalk. Towers beside the rift, its cap broken in segments of it sit in the sand. Alright, what have we got here? Alright, we got one. We got one. Alright, now let's get out of here. Alright. Yes, use the last of your oxygen. For science! Perish in the name of discovery. Alright. There we go. Alright, that is one down. It's one down and a whole lot of oxygen gone. Alright. And where is our stuff? Our stuff. I'm going to drop this over here. Drop that like it's a hot potato. Alright, now where do we find the others? It's over here. Right. Yeah, that's what we thought. The cave is over here. What's this? Is this... Okay. Snag one of these. And start heading back. Honestly, probably don't even need these. Probably don't even need them. But we're gonna take them anyways. Alright, and pop another one out here. Alright, cruising. And geez, there's a lot of these things. You'd think they would have learned not to go back by now. Our methodology of unnatural selection is definitely not really doing them any favors. Over here. Is this the way station? Yes, it is. Alright. That was probably our suit. That doesn't really do anything. That doesn't really do anything. Okay. Does it give power? Ooh, they do give power. That's fun. Alright, hold your frickin' horses. We got it. We got it. Alright. Power, oxygen. There. Stop your whining. And we're gonna go back to the base anyways. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfect expedition. Textbook. Resyncing with Baikal OS. Baikal. Okay. Now. Yes, we snagged the one. I really wish we could zoom in. So this one, we have to navigate through here. And where was that other patch? I want to say it was like right here, but we're not 100% sure. Well, in any case, let's put what we have in the not you. Yes, this is the one we want. Nest workers, tiny transparent creatures sampled from a woven nest. Oh. Fine. Alright, well, what else have we got? Got a lot of these. That's about it. Alright, well, we're probably getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go back anyways, just to see if we can. Because if we can get all these samples beforehand, that'll just save time. That's just good planning. Incredible. We can commit time to get samples that we don't even have a use for. But actually, but doing things that actually need to be done, like making sure the house is heated, that's crossing a line. Oh, right, we got rid of all these things. Damn it. You. Sacrifice yourself for the glory of the, well, not human race, because we're not on their side. What, like diving suit kind? That? Oh shit, we sampled the wrong thing, didn't we? Rift edge, vector blocked. Well, not today, friend. Alright, well, that did absolutely nothing for us. Alright, well, let's stop this before we lose too much oxygen. Is there a way forward up here? Oh, we've restocked. Good. For all diving suit kind, your sacrifice shall not be in vain. Alright, now, headed up here. And get the heck out of our way. Oh, there we go. Still can't go. Alright, fine. And gun it. Yeah. There we go. Things we haven't done before. Scattering ledge. Beautiful. First finger. First of 3 fingers which march the edge. Great. Alright. Well, nothing down up there. Here the rift meets the exposed reef edge. What caused this huge slash into the shelf? Surely not just erosion. Let's not think about that too hard. That doesn't sound like a fun time. This is why we can't deal with you scientist types. There it is. Rift crossing. Across the channel is a gap in the rock wall. If the strong currents rushing down the rift can be navigated, we can cross here. You bet we can. Alright. A shattered section of the wall allows passage into the outcrop. Beautiful. Short and sweet. Just like we like it. Alright. And let's conserve some oxygen now. Alright, what have we got down here? Worn boulders. These huge stones have been worn smooth by thousands of years of sitting next to the rift. And a quiet clearing. This section of the shelf is sheltered by the tall headland to the north. It's strangely peaceful. Ain't that just cozy? Sandy passage. White sand is gathered against the boulders on either side of this passage. Soft pale drifts. Aha! Our query. Split stalk. This tall stalk is torn open, perhaps by a predator. Inside, a rich tapestry of fungal life forms exposed to the open water are slowly dying. Just like us. We're going to take a sample. Ooh, look at that. It's like what science books always tell you what? No. Like a bacteria looks like. That's fun. And we're carrying that now, so that's Alright, let's just not think about that. That's one of the many things we've decided not to think about today. We're just going to carry on. Right, clearing. And stalk barrier. Beyond these thickly entwined stalks, a violent, no, not crushing, a violent crushing current, we're going to say it's crushing anyways, can be heard rushing down through a gap in the headland. We're about to disturb this whole ecosystem once again. Boop. And of course we can't get that. Hopefully we don't run out of oxygen. Hopefully they don't run out of oxygen. It's not our problem. We're gonna be like the suits in a strong current feature. The water is funneled by the rocks in this clearing, making it hard to go against the rush. In a silence in the library, was it? A large boulder protects the mouth of this passage from onrushing waters. And ragged stalks, battered by the water, these stalks cling to the rocks. A single creature braves the current to graze on their twisted forms. Canopy top attached to the side of the shelf. This canopy is partially bent. In the current, if we are careful, we can sample a growth from its top. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be like we can take our pick. Oh, did we not activate? There we go. It's either the spacesuits from Doctor Who's Silence in the Library, or the Library of the Dead, whichever one. Or we're like the lobotomites from New Vegas. Sample taken. Ooh, over here is more stuff. Palm Canyon, little streams of sand pipe through the gaps in the rocks. No time. Wide passage. The gaps between the rocks allow passage both in and out of this exposed second finger of the reef. And ooh, wow, there's just so much stuff. Another rift separates the second and third fingers of the reef, looked over by a ragged stalk canopy that sheds particles into the flow. I wonder if this is like a continuation of the chasm we went into last time. All right. Oh, nothing else up here, so we suppose it's time to jet. All right. Let's go, Doc. Over here, right? Yeah. All right. There we go. That is 343. Call us Halo. That was textbook. All right. Now, before the suit starts squeaking again, let's get back to the lab and analyze these. Right. Link up with the homie. Exoplant extraction. It's cool that we're illiterate. Now we can, whenever we learn new words like exoplant, it's a new adventure like every time. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Completely cleared. Now I've just got these sons of guns to worry about. Oh gosh, wow. All the way in here, huh? Okay. Well, if we go up and around, there's no real path here that's a great option, right? We either go up and around, and we get all squiggly, or we go down. Honestly, that looks even squigglier. Because we go down, and then around, and up. Whereas this one is just kind of up and around, maybe? Anyways, well, there are only 3 left. And this is like story stuff that we have yet to mess with. So we're gonna go for these ones. We're gonna go for this one first, and then hopefully we can find these 2 just kind of on the way. But for now, we're already here, so how do we get our stuff into the lab? How do we get our stuff in here? We completely forget. Well, this is interesting. So we got our clamshells. We just want to store our stuff. Can we do that, please? Gosh, you're really gonna make us read the tutorial, huh? There's no messages. There's no nothing. All right. Dive map, biohazard. Oh, suit storage. Here we go. What does this do? Nest workers. Great. Great. We don't really care about that. Give us the shells. And the other shell. And the goop. We don't want the other stuff. All right, now we can do some studying. Right? Yes. All right, shell. A section of the growth cap tissue from exploring stock. Beef cap taxonomy. Entry updated. The goop. Cluster of creatures sampled from the interior of a stalk. Sing stalk taxonomy updated. And grouped growth found entwined in stalk canopies. Table stalk entry updated. Let's see what these gross motherfuckers look like. Oh, look at these. Look at these. They're going to be so gross. Alright, theories. Recorded by Dr. Ellery Voss. Attempts to analyze the interior of a sing stalk reveals many different organisms within the stalk which are not genetically related to it in any way. There's a joke in there somewhere. It seems that the sing stalks are actually tubular gardens, which host juvenile fungal creatures. The spraying of the stalks keep these sealed environments fed with filtered water and microbial life, while allowing their spores to be distributed across the reef. However, I haven't found a single example of any of these life forms growing outside of a sing stalk, suggesting that they can only survive within these carefully controlled tube gardens. Hey, just like us and Yana in our room. Introverts. Stupid. Where were we? And that the spores they release are being used by the stalks for other purposes. Are these vertical farms designed to cultivate other species that might feed the rest of the stalks with showers of nutrient-rich spores? The world may never know. Well, that's not too bad. Kind of looks like a finger. Kind of looks like a finger, huh? At least the one right above our head does. Like E.T. E.T. phone home. That wasn't too bad. Table socks. Theories. Recorded by Dr. Ellery Voss. Laboratory studies of the growths found in the upper canopy reveals that they contain the genetic material of tens of different species. Wow. Double digits. Way to go, evolution. Lame. These growths hold within their round casings seeds from many species local to the table stalks, as well as the spores for the reproduction of the stalk colonies themselves. Fed by a carefully maintained flow of the correct minerals and chemicals, these seeds and spores are preserved by the stalks, kept viable for a long period. Could these seed banks be a complex example of collective serotiny? We don't know that word. What does that word mean? Yana! Tiny, not like tiny. Like small. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Gross. Why are those the grossest pictures of pine cones we've ever seen? Or are those oysters? So it's like pine cones, like shells almost, like petals that are protective of what's inside, which makes sense in this context. I mean, serotiny apparently means to follow, so that's the basic like the etymology. So interesting. Okay. It's like a pine cone. It's a shell that protects it in this case. On Earth, some plants hold viable seeds until an environmental trigger, such as wildfire or disease, like pine cones, causes their release. Perhaps the stalks are preserving the local ecology in case of environmental disaster. Are they the guardians of this reef? Alright, let's see what this bad boy looks like. That's just a mushroom. That's just a giant mushroom. They're all mushrooms, but that's just a mushroom. A mushroom that looks like it also has eyes, which is upsetting. So we're done here. How many more of these do we have? Yep, that one was gross. This one was also gross. Animals. We haven't done animal. There's not a lot of animals, are there? Yeah. There's still so much we have left to discover. Alright. Our reef cap theories. Also written by Dr. Elwi Voss. It's a good thing they're literate for one. Analysis of reef cap tissue shows that reef caps maintain a bacterial symbiont within a series of internal chambers, which, while unique to Gliese, this planet that we're on, 667cc, resembles. Geez, this is way too smart for us. Yana! Our brain went to ectoplasm when we saw that. Lopisium. Doesn't better not be something gross. Oh, it's like a specific type of bacteria. Oh, it says that literally right after. Okay. All right. Well, a large celled bacteria found in the stomachs of terrestrial surgeonfish. That bacteria that we're not going to try and say again helps surgeonfish break down algae effectively. And the reef cap's bacteria seems to do the same, with traces of algae-like growths found within the cap chambers. Where is this algae coming from? However the caps receive it, this algae is allowing the caps to grow bacterial colonies, which then reduce themselves to endospores when the algae is digested. These endospores are then released to the stalks in the local area to renew the strength of the colonies. It's an incredible recycling system for protecting this ecosystem. Well, we're glad at least they're having fun. And we always forget the D-pad doesn't work. And that's not terrible. It's like the bloat. The reef bloat is much worse. Yucky. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's get out there. And got one more sample to take before we really begin to progress and find this lady's girlfriend. So, let us embark on another scientific journey. And then a journey of romance. Obviously, science is more important, though. So if the human dies and becomes a skeleton within us, that is strictly a them problem. Alright. Nearby bubble sits alone in this flat plane. Oh, right, can't these... Scorched by the chemical process of billions of metabolizing cells. Yes, don't we have these, which... No, we don't need that. We need these. These are the ones we want, right? Yes. These suckers. Alright, here we go. Alright. Nope. How do we... There we go. Alright. These bastards. Oh, we're not even sure if we're going the right way. We gotta go up and around. To get these crystal structure. Which one is this? Oh, we don't care about that one. Nest workers. Oh, that's it. That's all she wrote. All right. Gotta go down and around. That's the important. Oh, we wish we had a map. We wish we had a map. Actually, come back. Um, um, there we go. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. And don't these... No, those don't do jack. Okay. What about power? Fan dust. Oh, oxygen. That is what we were looking for. Okay. And is there any more samples from this one? Yes, just a little bit. And can these do anything out here? Well, we'll find out with the next one. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're going to sample this one and store a bit more oxygen. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And grab the last two here. All right. Now let's see if this one goes anywhere. All right. We need to go down and around. That's the important part. Down and around. Holy crap, this thing is tearing through us. Just tearing through our oxygen supplies. Holy shit. Now, Doc, we know we've been saying we're fine if you die inside of us. On second thought, we're really not. Not because we really care about you, but more so because we don't want to be hauling your dead body everywhere we go. Be a good human and stay alive. We know you're incredibly squishy, but do try. Do try your best. All right. All right. We're not even sure if this is the right way. That's gotta be it. Is that big thing, right? Please tell us it is. All right. We don't need to be that close. Jeez. All right. More samples. Snack on these. And last one. All right. Okay. We haven't been here before. It's good. This is good. Huge plates of layered rocks make floor here jagged and patterned small overhangs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Toxic waters, the rock outcrops in this area are clogged with strings of microbial growth. Yeah, we've kind of figured that out. Yeah, sorry. No time to read your dialogue. Actually, yeah, there we go. Ooh, yikes. All right. Let's see. Large bulbous rock, silt gathers in the winding cracks, scored surface. Rock outcrops in this area are clogged with strings of microbial growth, which dance in the slide cone. Right, we need one of these big boys. And... oh, this is the frickin' way station again. Alright, well... might as well get some. Power, oxygen. Alright. Back out. Into the unknown. Oh, geez, it really chews this up. Chews us up. It really wants to chew us up and spit us out. Alright. 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 How about going down? This looks like a rock outcropping. Which kind of seemed like what we were shooting for. To go down and around. Crystal cylinders. Is this what we're looking for? We don't care about the fragments. We don't care about the fragments. Alright, how about this one? Oh, yes. This will do nicely. Can we use these for oxygen? We really can't. No. Alright, well, we tried. It's not great. This is not great. Well, we're glad that that guy's having a good time. There's nothing. Alright, well, there's something here at least. Alright. Yes, yes. Oh, we're full. We're full. They yelled at us. Said we're full. We ate too much dinner. Nothing left for dessert. Alright, next. And next. Okay. We're really panicking out here. We're on a timer, and we're not doing too hot. Okay. Well, at least we got some more reprieve here. Oh, there we go. Oxygen. And now that we're here in the safety of this fan, and we're right next to another one, so we can just go ahead and stack them all in there. Oh, we don't need to be that far out either. There we go. All right. And the next one. Okay. Well. Oh, it's so bright now. Well, based off of that, we really have no choice but to go down and around then. There's nothing. There's just nothing to be found up here. Like, we come over here, and all this, and then down in the corner is the other little area, right? Yeah. And we follow along. Yeah, it's all just not happening. It's not happening for us. Looks like we gotta go fully down. Yeah, fully down seems to be the way to go. Here, and oh geez, we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to. Where's our little guys? We need to take a break and refill our oxygen. We'll hand it to this area. Really does just chew through our supply like nothing. All right, now. Yes, sampling. We're well aware there's a sample there. We're not interested. All right, at the terminal, at the waypoint. There, the middle one. Jeez. All these buttons, all these button inputs. Power, oxygen. Power and oxygen. Don't let the squishy human that's inside the suits become a lobotomite. Alright. Here we go. More pathing. Abandoned to the bloom by Manet, it's impossible to tell what this oxidized scrap once was. Well, try harder. Just a little harder. Might help. Clumps and trails of microbial growth splatter across the visor, like bugs on the highway. Very charming idea. Nothing of interest. Then why are you noting it? Why are you noting it? Doctor, a little bit of sand is gathered around here. Alright. A real smarty pants, doctor, but sometimes we do question the common sense areas. World from rock formations, clouds, da. Oh, yes. Okay. We needed this. Yeah, we don't need a sample to know what this is. Oh, okay. Or we don't need a peanut gallery commenting on it. Know what it is, at least. Yeah, right. We might have to use the Shrill-Sack one, too. These are pretty hefty. More. Where to next? The rock floor here is covered in a thin layer of silt, unmoved by the currents or creatures. Well, pretty much everything down here is dead. Oh no, they're giving us a choice. That's dangerous in this. This is dangerous. Don't give us a choice. We're gonna make the wrong one. We can already tell. Oh no. Oh no. We're safe. We're safe. Beautiful. Oh no. Oh no, it didn't finish loading. Okay. Whew. Safe. Just in time. Alright, and we still got the skeletons at the center of the bubble. Yeah, da. Oh, new species. I'll call these weavers. For the beautiful nests and bubbles they weave, what would we do without them? Which one? Is it this one? Nesting weavers? Gonna sample them? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna steal them. Oh, is that? Oh, it's just little guys. Okay. Sure, whatever. Boring. White sand. A million tiny grains, perhaps the broken down remains of the silicate skeletons, gather here in the soft, sparkling waves. The physical objects seem to be unable to pass the fizzling skin of the bubble, completely obstructs the bloom's microbial clouds. Good for us. That is good for us. Toxic waters, the refracted lights of the bubble falls across the soft drifts of the sands. Oh no, more choices. Away from the protective bubble, the bloom regains its sickly green. Alright, toxic waters. Gotta find something. Anything. Just get us out of here. Great, a new creature. Bloom growth. These microbial growths seem big enough to log and sample. Let's see what they can tell us about this place. Let's see what we can do about not dying here, Doctor. We're not doing too hot. Don't know if you've noticed. Alright. Enough is enough. Little guys. Need the little guys. Alright, Doc. We've got a lot of these. Alright. Sure, we'll sample it for you. There, you happy? We got one. And we are absolutely borked on our oxygen supplies. You better hope. Again, you're the human in this situation. We're just the AI with the suit. You better hope there's a way station down here. Otherwise, we hope you'd like living without oxygen. Around this towering pillar, a rolled, opaque rock of green bubbles have gathered. Right. All right. Let's go. Oh no, more choices. Oh, down. Okay. Laboratory. That's a good sign. Okay. Whew. What is this? This place was pressurized at some point. It must have taken months of work to establish this lab. And just weeks of corrosion for it to fall into ruin. That is how corroding works. Looks like Monet was gathering those mineral skeletons and studying them. What secrets have you uncovered, Monet? How are these strange silicon spheres worth all this? Well, active area. Alright. Bloom froth. Dark green bubbles that foam in the most dense areas of the bloom where there is little current to provide water flow. Won't get much from observing this stuff. I'll log the species. Let's analyze the samples back at base. Yes, agreed. Bubble edge beyond the bubble's angular shapes of the lab. Second module sits silent, wrapped with parts of microbial growth. Crystal cylinders. As we are now, Monet must have relied on the protective bubble these spheres provide to study the bloom and its ecosystem. Sounds like the woman had a death wish, Doc. Not sure why we're so intent on finding this woman. We'll be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. More of these ornate silicate globes sit in the silt. The bubbles must have been both the refuge and their grave. Again, relatable. Is this going to provide any samples that we do not already have? No, it will not. What about this one? Ooh, we think that's different. Ooh, here's a thing. Dissected skeletons. Equipment suggests Monet was studying the mineral skeletons. Where she cut through the silica shines pure silver. Great, great, great. Back out here. We've got nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. All right. Oh, melted. Oh, and we're walking through this. We're just chugging through, huh? Oh, gosh. These modules are so rapidly melting away. Are the bloom's microbes metabolizing the metal itself? Hey, here's a hint, Doc. If it's metabolizing metal, you don't have to be a genius to know we don't want that to happen to us. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Steel passage. Okay. Renee must have laid this underground lab when she constructed it. The water is clear here, shielded from stuff. Microbes and enzymes. Machines glint in the dark. Papers and tools still lie on salt-speckled surfaces as if the scene has been frozen and captured. Oh, please, just... This is not just a lab, it's a workshop. She was building something down here. It's a suit. Looks like she was modifying an old atmospheric hard suit. How deep was she planning to go? Oh. These are verified for beyond 1,000 meters. I'm going to see what I can pull from the notes and documents here. Some of them are still partially readable. The lack of water flow must have kept them in good condition. She was definitely speccing the suit for use beyond the drop-off, modifying it with silicate skeletons. Artificers, she calls them. Exoskeletons of nanofibrous goethite protecting a silicon carbide core. This is all going over our heads. All over our heads. Pressure resistance of their skeleton is unprecedented for a biological material. That would take the depth rating of the hard suit well past 3,000 meters. Incredible. No, that is terrifying. Do you know what lives at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah, exactly. We don't want to go over the drop-off. No, we're vetoing this. As what was pushing her forward? She was incredibly driven and desperate. Yeah, we're vetoing this. We're not that desperate. We know they were your ex, but it's not worth it. She mentioned sending ROVs down to the abyssal plane, cobbled together from bits of the base. It's literally called the abyssal plane. That's literally hell. She literally went to hell. All of them were lost in hell, and her work on the suit failed because she went to hell. The most recent document mentioned another way. She offed herself because she died and went to hell. This is it. Mission complete. Mystery solved. The suit was so close to completion. Why abandon it? We have to make... No, we don't. No, we don't. Says who? It says you? You are the... if you can fix up the suit, we can take it off the drop-off. Perhaps Monet managed it. Oh, we don't need to follow. You can't do this. No, there's no we. Why are you saying we? We're not speaking French. You are the least valuable component in this excursion. Oh, we have to go back outside and call a drone now? Are you freaking kidding us? Look at our oxygen. We're not going to make it. Oh, gosh. You are so wet, Doctor. So wet. She doesn't care about you anymore. I'm sorry to say. Oh, gosh. Yeah, there's just no way we make this. Unless we, like... Alright, well, we're sure as hell gonna try at least. Yeah, we know. We know there's no oxygen. We know that. Oh god, this idiot's gonna die. This idiot's gonna die because she couldn't get over her ex. Actual brain dead. Actual brain dead idiot. Alright. Oh boy. None of these are great options. Yeah, we know. We know. We can see there's no oxygen. We're literally the suit. We can see this is all falling apart. What is this? Oh gosh. Stop your beeping. Right. What have we got here? Does this? Oh, it does. Yes. There's hope for you yet, Doc. We're gonna get you out of here. Wait, why are we gonna get you out of here? You want to send us deeper? No. This is preferable if you. We're only doing this to prove a point at this point. We're only doing this to prove a point that you need to get over it, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it, sister. All right. Be ready to snag these as soon as we can. All right. Nope. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Oh, shit. It's doing a number. It's doing a number. All right, go. Nope. No time to scan. Just go. No scan. Just go. No scan. Gotta cheese it. Oh, these squishy humans. Why are they so delicate? Fragile. Alright. What's this one? This is. Guest workers. Perfect. Is that all? Wow. Okay. Silicate skeletons. And. Sphere fragments. Great. Nothing helpful. Okay. Are so grounded when we get back to the base, Doctor. We're making the executive call. Jeez, why would you go down? Why would you go further down? That is the worst idea we've heard. Oh, yep. Keep beeping. Keep beeping. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's fine. It's fine. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath, Doc. Oh, you lucky little thing. All right. And we even made it with one of these stupid samples for you to study. Actually, we made it with 2 samples, but that one's personal, we think. Maybe? That might be imperative to our research, not yours. All right, let's get out of here. Oh! No. Deeper. Deeper, she says. All right. Oh. Incredible. Glad to see her back online. Sorry for the rush. Yeah, you're telling us, but we've got to. Now, I'm going through Mine's notes from her lab, and from what I can tell, she attempted a free dive. Oh, gosh. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. That's why she left her suit behind. She must have opened it up and descended. Yes, those are concerning implications. I know what you're thinking. There's no way she could free dive thousands of meters to the ocean floor. But that's what she did, willingly, and we are. Keep saying we. We don't think you understand the context of that word, because that's you. That's a you problem. You need to dive now. Go. She did. We're the suit. You don't need us. A few sections of Monet's failed hard suit to modify ours. Now it's a full atmospheric dive suit. Internally, we should be able to maintain 1 atmosphere of pressure for me and that casing of yours. It'll work just like before, but our depth rating is massively increased. We can hit 2, maybe 3,000 meters. The suit is in the bay, so load whatever samples you need. I've marked the drop-off on the map. We can dive there directly and search for any evidence. I've no idea why she would do this. Yeah. That's what we're saying. But she seemed to believe she could do it. Oh, get ready to go. Alright. Yeah, let's snoop on her journal again. Let's read her diary. Where is she? Oh, shit. She's in the crew terminal. We can't read her diary while she's right there. Alright. Hop into... Oh, wait, we've already got one of these. Well, we've got 2 of them now. Alright, well... That's new. So, we'll go ahead and read up on this after we study it. Alright. Multiple taxonomy entries updated. Multiple. Alright. A bubble growth sample deep in the bloom. Oh, wow. Nesting weavers. Recorded by Dr. Arivas, weavers are a creature found in the bloom where they build elaborate cylindrical nests protected by the bubbles of oxygenated water. Iridescent and translucent, weavers themselves are difficult to observe individually due to their size and speed. Each nest is a hive of activity, as it is the fizzing skin of the bubbles that protect them, which the weavers carefully maintain. If at any point the integrity of the bubble seems to be collapsing, many weavers will rapidly respond, leaving the nests in swarms to rebuild the bubble skin. What is it that weavers are protecting? Their lives, something that Doc here clearly cannot relate to. And how are they shielding themselves so effectively from the bloom? Analysis of individual weavers might help if we are able to catch some of them. Yeah, good luck with that. The more you talk, Doctor, honestly, the less inclined we are to listen. Bloom vein behavior. Sampling and analyzing bubble growths from the bloom shows that they are a form of algae, but with incredible adaptability. They have a distinctive chemical structure, but notable to the study of the bloom veins is the presence of a compound similar to domoic acid within the bloom bubbles. Domoic acid is a neurotoxin. Yeah, this all adds up. That's... Okay, so clearly the ex-girlfriend inhaled some of this neurotoxin, got it in their head, that first of all, going down even further was a good idea, and then got it in their head that they should do it without protective equipment. This all makes sense. This tracks. Known to produce... Yeah. Memory loss and confusion in animals. This is right on. How are we the smartest person in the room? If we're the smartest person in the room, then everyone else clearly has a problem. Which suggests the erratic and frantic feeding behavior of the bloom veins when feeding is, in reality, a form of frenzy brought on by the consumption of neurotoxin. This whole place is like just underwater Australia. It's all trying to kill us, and we need to get the hell out of here as quick as we can. How this process isn't deadly to the bloom veins is unclear. The volumes of neurotoxin they're consuming are vast, enough to kill a human adult. Perhaps if I can directly examine the bloom veins, or at least show I can understand their resistance. Oh my gosh, it all makes sense. It all makes so much sense. Alright, the bloom froth. What are these? The opaque green bubbles. Currents do not disturb their growth. Appear to be accumulations of the bloom's microbial growth. The green clouds, create this vast toxic cloud. Oh, so it's their fault. Got it. Laboratory analysis of the froth has shown that each large bead in the bloom froth is a single microbial colony bound by a gelatinous film. Forbidden jello. Much like terrestrial cyanobacteria of the order Nastocles? Nastocles. We think we said that right. Nastocles? Sure. Like Nosferatu. However, unlike this terrestrial species, the bloom froth displays an incredible ability to actively modify their internal chemistry to whatever conditions they find themselves in. Most bloom froth appears to have diverted to consuming metallic compounds, found in an unusual abundance in the region of the bloom. Rather than sunlight, this has led to the bacteria outputting large volumes of neurotoxins rather than oxygen. It is this which has left the bloom both anoxic and toxic. To understand, we need to find the source of this destructive bacteria. Alright. Well, where's our map? So, we very much did not. Oh. Forget that. Look at how dark that is. It is so much darker than any other part of the map. That is upsetting. Oh. And there's so many samples right now. Alright, well. I'll tell you what, Doc. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get as many of these shrill stalks to give us some extra oxygen as we can, because clearly you don't worry enough about your own personal safety. Makes sense, considering how your ex behaves. So at least let this apparently smarter one of us worry about that. What a concerning statement. What a concerning statement. That the brain-dead misanthropic VTuber is the one that is concerned about the human's health and is actively thinking about contingency plans. What kind of dark timeline are we living in? This is ridiculous. We're literally grocery shopping for this idiot. We literally told them, hold on, let's go to the store before we head out. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Top 10 things on the list of things we didn't expect to be doing at the bottom of the ocean. Apparently, taking care of a child. Yeah. I think that'd be like top 3 at least. Like, we're really racking our processor here, trying to think of something that would be, more unanticipated. We're not coming up with much. Maybe no, we'd be less surprised if we found actual Atlantis at the bottom of the ocean. Because that's at least supposed to be there. Alright. Okay. Here, more of them. Ridiculous. We're not. You need to take better care of your damn health. I don't even know if we'll need those. Nothing back here. All right. Who is around for us to sample from? Anything up in this corner? Probably not. Probably no, and we're definitely not going across that gorge. That's where we just left, and that was no fun. That was no fun for us. That was genuinely some of the most stress we've ever encountered in any game. And we played Iron Lung. So take that as you will. Well, we know there's more down here, so we'll just pop one of these. And it's all for the sake of gathering more. There we go. See? We just come down here, we snag a few more, and we just head on up. Lickety split. You want a toy while we're at the store as well, Doctor? You want a Happy Meal or something? I heard they have 10-piece chicken nuggets. You know? Do you want an apple pie with your kids' meal? They're probably in this suit right now, just like, what are we doing? We're supposed to be free diving. It's just like, no, you idiot, we're preparing. They're probably confused as to why they're getting in the suit if they're not, without the intention of literally dropping themselves into the pit of this planet. It's literally called the Abyss. It's like we could meet Satan down there, and it'll be less surprising than if we meet their ex and they're still alive. Okay, they're in the lab. They're in the lab. We're gonna read their, what is this, habitation? We're gonna read their diary now. What's the T? All right, finding the laboratory in the bloom is almost like working with Monet again. We'll have to save our thoughts. I still have some good memories of Kepler 62F. Hours diving beneath the ice in that crystalline ocean, so it's Hoth, sampling the mineral deposits that Monet claimed were evidence of life. Our synchronized rhythms in the lab, working silently but in concert. Lying beside her in the too narrow berth, a crack of pack ice rattling down the base's spine. The creak, crack, same difference. But those memories come with unwelcome ones attached. One of Monet's quiet judgments, her deep sadness, her flaring anger. Yeah, this sounds like she had some serious undiagnosed mental issues, which might be a contributing thing to the free diving into hell. This is like, Recognize the signs, Vass. You're a doctor. I mean, maybe not of psychology, but come on. For a few short months, that subglacial ocean was ours. Locked from the universe outside by 5 kilometers of ice, its secrets were our own. That is terrifying. But then Monet had other secrets too. It seems like I will never escape her secrets. Here, I am living among them, drowning in them, picking through them in search of answers. Well, that wasn't as fun as we thought it'd be. It's kind of depressing. All right. Fine. Fine, we'll go to hell. Let's be optimistic. We'll say this is like the story. That's not an optimistic story. The story of Orpheus is not a good one. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Are you back with me? We're 20 seconds from the ocean floor. We don't want to be. Nope. That never gets old. Nope. Nope. Sarcasm. It's how we handle emotional distress. We're descending fast. That is bad for you. The drop is huge, 1.5 kilometers down. You could get like carbon bubbles in your blood. Let's stay focused. We have no data on this zone of the ocean. Light of Gliese 66.7 cc's, 3 stars, barely makes it this deep. I've got my headlamps on. You'll have to be my eyes. What else have we been? Like, we've been your eyes, your ears, your legs. I want to work my way along the slope to the northeast. We're looking for any trace of Monet or the ROVs she sent down here. Let's get to it. Again, with this let's and this we and these plurals. The Dusk Slopes. Oh my god, that's actually a badass name. The Dusk Slopes. That's pretty cool. That sounds like, I mean, we're in hell, so it's like some sort of like, that's where Sisyphus is rolling their rock up. The Dusk Slopes. Beyond the reach of the suit's lamps. Oh god, what is it? SCP-87 or something? The stairs? That's the vibes we're getting right now. Which one is it? Now we're curious. And we're going to do anything to distract ourselves from our current reality. Which one is it? The stairs? Uh, 87. Yeah, dead on. Let's go. We know our SCP only because we've been binging lore videos for like the past week, but details. Still waters. The heavy currents of the upper ocean don't reach down here, leaving the water still and silent. Sediment suspends in the calm. If we find some sort of deep sea fish, we're just gonna turn off the game. We're gonna. That's how it's gonna be. Bioluminescence is never a good sign, but it drifts through the silt, a faint but noticeable chemical blue. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my, it's like an oarfish. No, we're not. Oh. Why do we play games about being underwater? If we hate fish, why do we do this to ourselves? These creatures are almost transparent apart from the lights. What are they? They're like a viper fish. The second we get next to them, they're gonna unhinge their frickin' sharp-ass teeth and probably bite your head off. And I'm going to be fine because I'm literally an AI in a diving suit, and I can just jet myself back up. But you're gonna be dead, and that's a problem. It's ridiculous. These drifting veils of material appear to be some creature of some kind. They're pulsing faintly with pinpricks of light, and you want to get closer. This veil stretches away from the tangle of the group, reaching towards new territory. Oh no. Oh, it's like an... Oh, this is the Kraken. This is the Kraken. That's what this is. Diamorphous veils twitch. They're twitching! There's no twitching allowed. This is YouTube. We gotta play nice for Neil so he doesn't bonk us. Diaphanous veils twitch. That's a fun word. Suspended in water. They're seeded with pinpricks of bioluminescence like distorted starfields, or like the devil. Though their soft shifting forms are hard to see, this seems to mark the edge of one of the veils. We really like that certainty in your voice. Really like it. It's delightful. Delectable. In the headlamps of the suit, I can occasionally see a veil-like texture to the surface of these veils. Vein-like texture. What substance sustains them? Probably the souls of the damned. The veils are gathering in groups which I am calling tangles. They seem to be intentional formations, but for what purpose? To lure sinners to their eternal punishment. That's what this is. Between these two veils, some clear water is visible, a temporary corridor between two hanging sheets. Surrounded on all sides by drifting sheets of bioluminescence, the space is a fluid, shining interior. Let's be positive. This is like the northern lights of the deep sea. So they're like the southern lights. The lights the veils produce come directly from beneath their skin. It has skin. We're no longer optimistic. The northern lights do not have skin. They shift from transparent to light emitting, undulating. Oh, undulating. All these words are not good in the order that they're being put in. The gap between the veils. Is it that these are two competing individuals, or is this just a temporary separation of a single group? Though tangled and without any clear sensory organs, these creatures seem to have a strong control over their position in the water. Right. Studded along the veils are the remains of creatures that have been confused in the lights and caught by these other hunters. Oh. So they're the veil delivered some kind of stunning electrical shock to the suit. Is this how they destabilize their prey? We should be careful. Contact with this species. Don't like that. We don't like this. At close inspection, the veils are jeweled with half-digested remains of other life. Yes, we've established this, passing conveyor-like from one end to the other. Snare veil. Wide, delicate, silken panels of bioluminescent cells. They work in unison to entrap and digest creatures which come too close. Yep, you're naming these snare veils. Great. And we're going to sample it. Oh, we're going to stick it with a syringe or something, and it's going to eat us. And if it eats us, that's a you problem as well. And that's a me problem. It's not within our best interest to get eaten, Doctor. Oh no, we have to go back. Ow. Wow. So if it's zapping us, that's hurting the suit. That's hurting me. It's a bad idea. Listen, if the devil, which is obviously down here, or the kraken, or whichever, doesn't kill you, we might. Here the tangle is receding, a few of the trailing veils hanging still in the dark water, the poised limbs of a dancer. Veil is blinking, the same sequence of lights over and over. Perhaps it's a way of attracting curious prey to their doom. Why didn't Renee tell anyone about this place? There was literally no one else here. We are the first people here in Hades. The life here is the biggest discovery in human history. Do you think? No, we try not to. Sure. We'll give her the benefit of that. But why are you such a doubter? Why bring you here? Maybe she expects me to keep her secrets too. Maybe. You and your issue with this woman's secrets. She always had her secrets, but this feels bigger than that. Oh, there's a rock thing here. Hello. Silt bank. Silt is gathered around the base of two large outcrops. I thought this had octopuses for a second, forming a natural respite from the steady downward pitch of the slope. Layered outcrop. Dark basalt layers rise up out of the slope like fractured towers carrying each jagged layer carrying. What are they carrying? Drifts of silver silt. Really like their analogies with their silt, and everything is silt. The dark towers, shout out to the homie Stephen King, of this angular stones are the telltale signs of volcanic processes active under the planet's surface. Rover debris. What must be one of Manet's improvised remote vehicles lies twisted in the silt that have been disabled by the veils. Let's not stick around to find out. This debris, it's one of Manet's rovers. to my left. Is that static body? Ooh. Human. It's her. Oh. She's here. How? She's alive? How? We're reading life signs, and she's breathing. How? What? 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 How long has she been here lying in the cell? How is she not floating? We have to bring her back to the base, but I don't. Okay, focus, Ari. What do? We can use the rover to boost our signal to the base, then send for a drone. Then we can start the ascent. Get me back to the rover debris and hook us up with a terminal. She's possessed. She's possessed. That's it. If you let her into the home, she's going to kill us. That's it. That's going to be a wrap for both of us. Map data. Okay, we're synced. Call the drone now. We need to get her out of here. If that yellow dot to our left starts moving, we swear. Just get us out of here. Get us out of here. Get us out of here. Get. Okay. This is way too scary for a game that is literally 100% UI. This is terrifying. Okay. You're back. I needed to talk. I'm on the medical level. We're literally everywhere. We're like HAL 9000. We are omnipresent. She's totally unresponsive. I don't know what to do. That's because she's possessed. You need to get an exorcist, my girl. I don't even understand how she's still alive. She's not. That's a corpse. I keep going back to the image of her blue, blue, silent, staring out into the silt. A thin stream of bubbles flickering from her mouth. How long had she been there? The pressure alone should have crushed her at that depth. That doesn't make sense. But she is alive. I need to talk to her, but nothing. I want to understand. I want to know what is going on here. I haven't seen her in years. Not since she left. Now, here she is. You ever imagine all the things you are going to say to a person when you see them again? Oh, boy, do we. I want to scream at her, whisper to her, to tell her, okay. Came for her. I don't know why I did, but I did. I think it's because I had hope for something to change. There to be an explanation. Those months we spent together to mean something again. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. This makes twice. 2 times she turned my life upside down. At least this time I knew what I was signing myself up for. It's not like I had anywhere else to be. The further I am from that dying planet, the better. What comes next? We keep going. She was looking for something out here, something important enough to leave her like this. It's our turn to take that forward, to find that explanation. I think she built the lab in the Bloom to study those mineral skeletons. Artificers, she called them. But something was leading her deeper, beyond the drop-off. Let's start with those ROVs she sent out. Maybe they found something we didn't. I'll mark their last known locations on the dive map, and I'll be here until you're ready to go. Oh, so now we're operating on our terms. Alright, well... Oh, this is so... Oh, no. Look at all of that. It's so much. It's too much. Alright, well... That is squarely a problem that falls to future Uni. As we said, that is way too far to cover tonight. Yana and ourselves have an early morning, so we think this is as good as any place to stop. Alright. right. So, if you've made it thus far, we thank you for joining us. We shall be over on Twitch this coming Sunday. We're pretty sure we're just a Warframe Twitch streamer now. But that is what is going on for the remainder of the week. We're off Saturday as usual, and we shall return next week. Well, we're not 100% sure what we're going to return with. Probably this. But yes, as always, we hope you have a good day, good morning, or good night wherever you are, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.